So we're going to talk about mindfulness in customer service. What is mindfulness in customer service? Mindfulness in customer service is paying attention to what's happening, to the interaction that you're in. So as we've talked about in several other videos, in any of my blogs and articles, is you must win each interaction. You must strive to win each interaction. So whatever comes your way in these interactions with customers, you must strive to, as best as possible, be perceived from that customer as you've solidly taken care of them. You were nice. You want to be perceived as nice, wonderful, friendly, helpful, any of the nature of that. All right? You've made things easy for them. Now, the challenge that associates have in being mindful and winning each interaction is sometimes associates take things personal. So reminding the team, the associates, it's not personal, guys. Remember, whatever comes our way, whatever interaction we're in, let's offer a can-do attitude and lay out some examples for them of this. And you're talking about this nonstop. This is one of the most important things in your effort to provide a good product and service, which will amount to what your scores are, what your customer service scores are. If you can get every associate to be mindful in each interaction, right? To use their mind, to be focused in each interaction of what the customer is saying, to be aware of what they want, what they need, allow them to get to the point, listen to them, don't cut them off, don't disvalue what they're saying, and be genuine. If you can do all that, you can hear them, listen to them, and then formulate in your mind what you can do for them, right? So obviously in customer service, if you have the goods, what the guest wants, what they expect, what they booked, if you have that, it's really easy to win that interaction. It's really easy to be enthusiastic, right? It's really easy to smile. It's really easy to be pleasant, to be perceived as pleasant. But if it's not the case, for example, if you don't have double beds and they book double beds, what do you have, right? Obviously, you have to present the bad news to the guest. So to be mindful in that moment, to be poised and say to yourself, in your mind, all right, I don't have the double beds. I got to break this news to them. But let's see, do I have a king with sofa beds, right? So your mind, always thinking of what you can do, right? And anticipate and know your numbers and inventory, room inventory, speaking of hotels, of what you do have before the night even begins, right? If you know you have X amount of king beds with sofa beds, you have that in your back pocket to offer, and you're sold out at double beds, or you're oversold at double beds, you know you're going to be in this situation. So you have that in your mind, in your arsenal to use. And this is just an example. But getting the associate to be mindful with that thought process, and then to present it as, Mr. Jones, I'm really sorry we had some rooms that went out of inventory, that were double beds, and unfortunately we don't have double beds available because of that situation. But what I do have is a nice king size bed with a pull out sofa bed in the living room. They're in separate rooms, so you're spinning that into a positive. And if that's the only thing, the solution to that, to their problem of not having double beds, that's what you got to go with. Now, if that's not good enough for them, after you've laid out what you can do, then emphasize. Let them know, Mr. Jones, I know how you feel. I feel terrible. The rooms just went out of inventory. This is this is the best available option that I have for this evening. I know it's inconvenient, but I know you're here for 4 nights. If you'd like tomorrow, what we can do is we will have double beds opening up. I can put you in double beds that's a little bit more spacious too. It's a corner room. These are a little bit more expensive than the normal rate, but I'll be happy to do it for you for the inconvenience. I know it is an inconvenience, and I apologize for that. If you'd like, I don't know what your plans are tomorrow, Mr. Jones, but what we can do is, if you leave all your bags packed up in the room, or if you bring them down to the front desk, whichever you prefer, we'll have our bell captain move the luggage to the double bed room, the corner room. As soon as that room will become available, this way you can go out on your day, enjoy your day. You don't have to wait for the hotel to move the room for you. All you have to do, Mr. Jones, is come back at the end of the day, whenever you come back to the resort, and just show ID, and your luggage will already be in the room for you. All right? So you're always offering more of what you can do for each interaction. But what's very important is that associate is mindful in that moment and saying, like, okay, read the guest. They're not okay with just being offered to be in the king bed with the sofa bed for their 4 nights here. It's not making them happy. You can read it on their face. Just because they swallow it and accept it and say, all right, yeah, it's fine, whatever. Disappointed, but that's all right. We'll make the best of it. We got the sofa bed for my boy. It's fine. But if you can read them and read that, they're a bit displeased, that's when you got to offer the next day thing. Or you can say, if you don't have that available and they're just here for 1 night, you can say to them, hey, Mr. Jones, I wanted to apologize again. I'd like to do something nice for you. Can I send you up something for your family, a snack? I don't know if you like wine and cheese. Do you like chocolate? I'd be happy to send you up anything like that. Or you can go the route of, be happy to, please allow me to add some bonus points in your loyalty account. It's the least I can do. And what I'll do is I'll send you an email with my information. This way, next time during your stay, please let me know when you are returning. And what I'll do is I'll personally ensure that we show you an exceptional experience, and I'll take the liberty in doing something nice for you or special for you. Right? So at least there's something. And what that also does is it increases the chances that they come back and spend money and become a loyal guest and stuff like that. And you can just type up the general form structure of that email, and you can change it up based upon the guest name, and you can add in any personalization of what you've connected with that guest on and things like that.